Hey viewers, welcome to today's video. There was this question that I looked up. It wasn't a question, but it was something about how you can learn life lessons from the show Yu-Gi-Oh! How can you learn life lessons and apply them from Yu-Gi-Oh! Apparently this is what I got from the screen up there. Check that out. I feel like it was definitely a lot more than what it was talking about. And for example, it was talking about friendship and hard work, but it never brought up the inner soul that Yu-Gi-Oh! Had, because so the show is Yu-Gi-Oh! I think I forgot to mention that. But anyway, the point is that his inner soul is a lot more helpful than I think of how it says. His inner soul guides him more than he thinks. And the interesting part is how we don't let that inner soul grow in passion. We don't let that inner soul do the things that we love to do, and it's basically like the inner soul is our childlike soul that we have, or our childlike love that we have for learning and things like that. But it's sad how most of us can just grow up to become less creative and just not think about that kind of stuff. But it's very important to think about that, and it's crucial for success. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a lot more than just about the inner voice, and it's kind of like a guide. And the biggest reason why, I think, in my opinion, or I guess it could be true, is that like Yami Yugi, he not only represents like confidence and all that, but he guides. Yeah, I see people all around at these jobs that obviously it's beneficial and it's fine for them to have, but like they can grow things on the side, and they like treat their gifts sometimes or most of the time like they aren't worth living for anything. And that's the point of life, is to do something you love to do. With my life lesson for today, and it's a lot more than just learning from it, but it's actually applying it, which is exactly why I looked up how to apply that life lesson. Notice how I didn't just look up how I learned from the life lesson, but how I learned how to apply it. And it's definitely very important to realize the distinction between those two. Hey, we're leaving our soul, and in terms of like that show, that was like a good analogy that was used for, but I just don't get why that show wasn't as important. So subscribe. See you later.